Ladies and gentlemen, the Porsche 911 GT2 RS in the flesh. This car is insanely loud. I am obsessed with this car. It sounds so good, but I unfortunately can't drive this car right now. I'm able to do a little bit of a review of it, but this is my dream car. So for me to be able to be sitting in this car, and by the way, these bucket seats are crazy low and super comfortable. For me to be able to just be sitting in this car is something that I would have never imagined. I've just all a dream come true. It's just been absolutely insane to even hear this thing, see it come out of the garage. This car is absolutely one of a kind. It's stunning, it's aggressive. I'll take this car any day over any supercar, and I hold myself to that because I literally would. This car has way too much value in my opinion, but the car is definitely amazing. It sounds, the H6 it just sounds so good, and it feels super aggressive. Like when I was just revving it, the whole car shook. Like, let me tell you, like, that is nuts. Like, this is a 2018 GT2 RS, but like, it is just, I mean, the Alcantara steering wheel, the carbon paddle shifters, which, you know me with paddle shifters, every piece of it is just a beautiful, it's just a beautiful car. You know, I don't know what else to say besides the fact that I just want to buy one. I mean, the carbon fiber accents, the yellow stitching, I mean, everything in this car, it's the Weissach RS, it's just the Alcantara, the soft touch leather, the carbon fiber everywhere, it's just, I mean, even the little Alcantara on the shifter. I mean, the car is just insane. We'll do a little start from the inside. Unfortunately, this car, you still need the key fob inside the door, but it's got the shape of a Porsche, which is always the best. Slide it into your little keyhole and then hit the brakes and start your car. So I did a couple revs with the exhaust button off, and then I did some with the Poke Sport or Poke Sport, I don't know what that means, and then the exhaust on. The tone obviously changes, and it's crazy. Like, the whole car shakes. You got your rope handles, which, I mean, come on. That is so cool. And from the outside, it's incredibly loud. I mean, awesome. Huge carbon fiber wing that says Porsche across it. The body style of this car is my absolute favorite. I love the front bumper. I like this car better than the GT3 RS. The carbon fiber hood. I really like how the front bumper looks compared to the GT3 RS. And my favorite part about this car that I like way better than the GT3 RS is the fact that you don't have the exhaust tips in the middle. I like them on the outside. I don't mind them in the middle, but I like them on the outside. GT2 RS badging on the back. Oh my God, your carbon fiber hood, I mean, rear trunk hood, whatever you want to call it, with the hood vent. That thing is crazy. Just the Porsche badging on this car is the car is immaculate. And for $400,000, I mean, yeah, you could buy a Huracan for cheaper, but at the same time, you could have yourself one of these. This thing has 7,000 miles, I believe, and it is currently for sale here at Porsche Norwell for $399. If you guys are interested, make sure to come here, take a look at it, talk to Max. This car is insane. I'm sorry, there's landscapers or tree cutters across the street, so any noise that you hear is from them. I'm sorry, I can't avoid it, but the car is one of a kind. It's really pretty. I mean, it makes over 500 horsepower. It's as loud as you could want for a supercar, I guess you could badge it. With the price, I would say it's like a supercar. It's got the power of a supercar. It doesn't really have the feel of a supercar, I will say that. As I get back inside, I mean, oh God, getting in these seats are not very comfortable. You know, it doesn't have the feel of a supercar, but it drives like one. One thing you do notice in this car is you don't get a cup holder. There is no cup holders in this car, unfortunately. Look at this. Oh, what is this? Valve stems. Look at that, how cool. So, yeah, you don't get a cup holder in here, which is not fun. But you do get a little pocket door on the side. You get Bose speakers in this thing. You get your infotainment system with Apple CarPlay. So you can't go wrong with that. At least you get something in this car. But at the same time, you don't get a cup holder. Your full beautiful display. Porsche displays are just the absolute finest I've ever seen in my life. Love their displays. The car has plenty of power, plenty of modes. The only thing I don't like is they don't have any steering wheel controls. I know it's like a race car, I guess, kind of trim. But I mean, maybe a volume control or something on here, like one or two, like, or maybe, you know, change the music control or something. But the paddle shifters feel really good, stiff. It's just perfect. What I like about in the Porsches is they don't put these massive paddles like some of the other supercars like Ferrari and Lamborghini does, or McLaren. They put smaller, more refined paddle shifters, but they feel as good as any other paddle shifter you'll ever feel. One last time for the boys, because it just sounds so good. Oh my God. It sounds so good. I mean, the one-piece carbon fiber bucket racing seat, no rear seats, obviously, in the GT2 RS. It's GT2 RS badging in the rear. I mean, you could sit there. Wouldn't be comfortable, but you could sit there. You know what I noticed? I think it's really cool. The RS badging is reflecting from the sun onto the rear panel in the back. That's super sick. Yeah, basically just motor back there. That's literally it. There's nothing here to block any of the sound. It's just motor. You got your rear windshield and motor, and that's final. You can see the wing through the rear mirror, which is sick. I figured I would come on here and just show you guys a little bit of this car. I'm able to take a look at it, do some revs in it, do a little bit of the exterior, interior, kind of like show you guys. If you guys have never seen this car is one of, if you have a chance to go see this car, you have to go see it. It is one for the ages, and it is absolutely immaculate. The car is beautiful. Between the 600 LT and this one, it is very close to my favorite car of all time, and woo, I'm just so happy on my birthday being able to come here and see this. It's just been an absolute dream. Super sick, and I'm in love with it. Just thank you, Porsche, for even allowing me to sit in it. I know you can't let me drive it right now, there's a lot going on with it, but awesome car, super sick, very happy to be inside of it. It's just a dream come true. This is hard because I don't have the seat in the right position. So I have to like lean up. Whew.